Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 2, Episode 10 of Code Geass, Turn 10, When Shen wins glory.
Interesting. What could this be about? Last episode we had Lelouch steal the bride from the royal wedding. So what could happen after that? Any thoughts before we jump in? It's making some big political moves.
Definitely. I'm stuck on the winning glory component because it seems like any glory is going to be very short-lived.
Yeah, and we'll see just how short-lived that glory is. But if you're excited for this episode, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for the last 15 episodes of Code Geass coming every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon and they're extended full-length forms. All right, are we excited for episode 10 of Season 2 of Code Geass?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Lady Xianlin, the guests are fleeing the reception hall just as we predicted, but we have reports that Zero has shown up as well.
Zero? Report your break-in status. Master XINGKE needs backup at once. Could it be?
Oh.
Is Zero using our plan for his own purposes?
Could have Geassed anybody.
Zero.
Very true.
Your Majesty or not? XINGKE, do you think you're able to free the Empress alone? You're mistaken.
Never thought the Zangetsu's first mission would be to steal a bride from a wedding.
Toto, get Schneisel.
Right. I'm on it. He's already here.
Zangetsu.
Hands
Is that a
off
new
the
mech?
prince.
Suzaku.
That was his first mission.
Master Toto?
Flee while you can, Your Highness.
I guess it can't be helped, brother.
Yes, I think we should.
That's a very low-key reaction.
Yeah.
Enter phase 3.
We're on our way.
All right, what's next?
Damn it.
Yes, now.
Ah, perfected that. Yeah, the Gurren with the laser.
Zangetsu, I can take on a class 1 warrior like Suzaku.
So it is new. Okay, it's a new whole map.
Upgraded.
Will you shoot at me in this position?
The Forbidden City. Are they?
Suzaku Kururugi, taste defeat!
Kyoshiro
A sneak
Toto?
attack?
Not yet.
Shadow Longsword!
He got my
Whoa.
full unit.
Nice. Probably gonna have to get grounded
Still
soon.
launch a direct attack?
Without a float unit, probably.
Yeah.
You destroyed the Lancelot's float unit, so he can't pursue us. That's enough for now. We need you here.
Understood.
Your Majesty.
What did he say?
He said understood.
And then he said, "You stud."
Now, we need you here.
Understood.
That's funny.
Deploy the Dragon Cavalry and pursue them.
That is now our task. You are relieved of duty. Are they trying to escape through a gap in our radar surveillance network?
Absurd! How could they know that? It's barely 10 days since they arrived here. There's no way for them to find that out.
Yeah, they must have had mole on the inside.
Begin resupplying nightmares from Chiba Zakatsuki.
Good. You can resupply the Zangetsu and the Gurren after we return to the Ikaruga.
So much is happening.
Yeah, right?
Whoops, my mistake.
Idiot. Are you alright, Your Majesty? Are we outside the palace? Yes.
I'm so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
That your dream would come true in such a violent way like this, but you remembered about
They're outside the city.
Okay.
Dead.
That's what she always wanted to do, so a little silver lining.
Briefly.
They don't know when to quit. Get lost.
Now take
Whoa.
the next right.
That was really cool.
Holy
You know how to
crap.
get there?
Long ago, there's something
Our nation, the United States of Japan.
Whoa.
Should be thought of as just a part of a giant
Little
union
foreshadowing
of the United
there.
States, including the United States of China. And for that, we need you.
The Indian Southern Province is already promised.
Wait.
There's too much going on right now. It's every sentence they're giving us a new huge plot point.
He's gonna make everyone just the United States of whatever they used to be.
He's just
So
gonna
the
make
world is a collective, united.
states. So he's
So
kind of
each
taking
country
over the
is
world.
a state now.
You gotta wonder if this is low-key what the Emperor was doing too. Like, if Loki, like, there's this self-fulfilling prophecy of Lelouch becoming a world conqueror with the power he's been given.
Yeah, I mean, that feels like a pretty natural conclusion for Geass-type powers.
Yeah, like, I guess for me, I'm thinking more about, like if you look at, like, the raw stats, it's like his dad owns, like, a third of the world, basically, and is trying to get China through this, like, arrangement, whereas Lelouch has Japan and is trying to get China through an arrangement. And, like, eventually, if he does conquer Britannia as well, which is his main goal, he will literally just be in control of the world. And that's what the Emperor is doing in the first place. So, like, at what point does he just become an evil person?
Yeah,
like,
right.
Did his goal change from saving Nunnally to just taking over the world? Like, is that what the change was? Who knows?
Or maybe, okay, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Maybe it was like an Emperor's Geass thing to be like, I'm gonna motivate someone to think they're doing everything that I want, but for the, like, morally correct reason,
So
to
you
give the
think-
movement a figurehead, because, like,
His
it
Geass
couldn't
is the
be
memory changing.
right. This is kind of a half-baked thought.
Yeah, does it involve a memory change thing?
Yes. I feel like it's potentially like a memory change that the Emperor reverse engineered in order to create an individual who would do all of the same, like, actions that the Emperor wants to do, but motivated by something admirable, I guess, from his perspective.
The issue is he did Geass him after Suzaku found him, and I wonder if the same rule applies where you can't Geass somebody twice. So, because if
Maybe.
so, he couldn't have done it at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, maybe his Geass works differently. That could entirely be.
Maybe it can go backwards because it's memory.
Maybe it's like an Attack Titan type thing.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Long ago, there's something
What? Well, okay, long ago.
Answer the question.
United
Can be
States.
thought of as just a part of a giant union of United States, including the United States of China.
So he wants
And for
to
that,
take over
we
China.
need you.
The Indian Southern Province has already promised.
Slash partner with her, but
Mongolia and Burma will probably move with them.
This union of United States will form an axis to oppose Britannia.
But
whoa.
our nation's
Maybe it's just a
already
union.
federated
Okay.
system.
All systems are limited. That's why the High Eunuch sold you to Britannia for their own ambition. That is unforgivable.
It's hard to understand this, but Your Majesty, huh? Is Li Xingke the one you'd really like to be married to? Huh? Oh no, he just made a promise. As your fiancé? Well, I told him I wanted to go outside 6 years ago. It was that long ago? He must be destined for you. You think so?
She just wanted to escape the city.
That's been her plan for 6 years, or like her goal for 6 years.
Yeah, but it's weird that she's like, you should marry him when she's just like, no, he wanted to help me get outside the city. Like,
Well, and that's like such a baseline goal to help someone achieve.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
it's just weird to like try to twist that relationship for her or something. Not
Oh,
twist it, but just
100. No,
prompt
I know what
that.
you mean.
Say, Zero, have you come up with some kind of position for me yet? I'm wide open, man. Maybe you can post me as finance minister or head of banking.
How about Grand Minister of Partying?
I told you to quit making fun of me like that. Come on, we're old buddies, right?
We'll discuss it after we finish the mission.
Wrong.
What? The bridge is gone?
Well.
This is Forbidden City Strike Force Unit 4. Target is currently stopped at Shen.
They are such fools.
They fell for it just as I thought they would.
Of course.
I'm on it.
He had the plan.
Easy money.
For attack.
All right, Levi, show him.
An ambush?
Enemy troops! We're surrounded!
What? Shoot them! Hurry!
No, wait!
What is this vocal quality that all those...
I think it's wimpy aristocrat.
It 100% is reading as wimpy aristocrat, but what
They're speaking in their
vocal
falsetto, mainly.
component? But there, I've heard people speaking in falsetto where it doesn't.
It's not supported falsetto, and it's it is right in their passaggio. They're kind of flipping between it.
All right,
which gives
all
the
right.
impression of the passaggio is the passage of the voice between the chest and the head voice, or the falsetto, and it essentially.
All right, nerd.
When a character is flippant between those, but also trying to be a leader, they come across as weak. But if they're flippant between those and like a stoner, like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, it comes across as funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
An ambush?
Enemy troops! We're surrounded!
What? Shoot them! Hurry!
No, wait! The
Yeah, they're going up and down.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try out these new weapons.
That's so interesting.
Whoa. Man, they're really using that
Oh
tech.
my
Okay, now they can use the
goodness.
tech from the claw at distance.
Mhm.
That's cool.
If I were in their place, I'd hang back and stage an ambush at the Shen Ravine.
Well,
Then I'd join up with my main force in Xiaopei.
We're willing to overlook your crimes if you can bring back our Empress.
We'll even give you a new weapon.
How is Prince Odysseus? He seems to have calmed down at last. He's resting.
wonder what that new weapon is.
Once we've replaced my float unit, I can go after the Empress. No, we can't go there unless requested by the Chinese Federation. I understand, but we're missing our chance.
Politics.
That went more smoothly than I'd hoped.
Slowing everything down. Per usual.
So how did you find out he was planning a coup d'etat at the ceremony?
I was working on the same thing.
Including the ECN and the ambush?
Yes. While we were setting our traps, we found some of XINGKE'S men setting theirs on the same escape route.
Then you got them to tell you their plan. Did you have to use a truth serum?
Yes, it's called Geass.
Yeah, why wouldn't she know?
It's more just, I think she's just messing with them.
Gotcha.
That's why she was smiling, I think. Oh, you had to use a truth serum?
Haha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
he's greasing the wheels of political action.
Very
with his Geass.
funny.
How are things with the Empress?
Oh, shit.
Our forward nightmare unit is being wiped out!
Stop! All units, come to a halt!
Did somebody expect the ambush?
That was like 8 of them immediately.
An hour before we encountered enemy forces.
Yeah. Oh, they must have had a plan for the plan. Yeah.
Okay.
A nightmare?
Zoom in, hurry!
Another one of the knights of the round.
Why is it equipped with the same flight system we use?
Oh, that's creepy.
Wow.
I don't like the music.
No.
Nightmare
This-
frame Shenhu, and it's only running at 40%
Oh.
of full output.
That's the new
Oh
weapon.
boy. Okay.
Flight enabled or not, it's only one unit surrounded.
No.
Oh god, what can it do? Okay, he's so good with
This
the
is a
sword.
terrible idea.
This kind of music only is
If it was
accompanied with
able
a
to
lot of devastating
literally
attacks.
was able to take out so many of those nightmares immediately. Why are we just running into this?
Oh boy.
No say here.
Whoa. That's cool.
Okay.
Can't be. XINGKE?
Zero.
It's like a Chinese model.
Mm-hmm.
Now, return the Empress. Do it, and I spare your lives.
XINGKE!
A flight-enabled Gurren.
Colin Koski!
Even so, the Shenhu will crush you!
Yeah, Shenhu.
Well, we just attached the float unit, so,
Get him, Colin! But it isn't recharged. Relax, buddy. She fought off the Knights of the Round before with the Gurren just like this.
Yeah, it was like she fought off multiple at once. But she is
Yeah,
low
but
on
you still
power.
need to have power for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no amount of that is going to make up for
Whoa.
no battery.
I very, very random. Loved the animation for the handle they just did. Look. Oh, that was so nice. That was so nice. I need to see it again. Sorry.
Show me, Shenhu. Show me your power.
Like
That was really, yeah, no, I get that.
Know what it is?
well, you see.
He knows because our team built it. What
Oh.
do you say? We developed it at the same time as the Gurren, but it was too high spec to handle. A one-of-a-kind nightmare
Yikes.
that no pilot could master. Until now.
Oh god.
That's not what you want to hear.
What can it do? Which one's more powerful?
Which one do you think?
Getting a beam clash.
It's alright. We're going to be alright.
The Heavenly Particle Shocking Cannon. It's just as powerful.
Heavenly particle.
Okay.
But how did our enemies obtain it?
The solidarity of the Indian forces
Could that be a hint?
against us.
Does it have a weakness?
It's based on a different design concept than the Gurren. There's no radiant wave system, and piloting it takes skills that are almost beyond human.
Well, there's a human piloting it now, isn't there?
Quite so.
What?
I have you. Your fate is sealed.
That is. He's so innovative. with
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Whoa.
What?
How do you figure?
Get away from me now. And this is where I take you apart.
Really? Then I have no choice. I'm going to have to crush you.
My power supply.
Colin!
What?
There, okay.
Oh, it can drain power? Oh, she's out of
No,
power.
she's just out because who could have seen that one coming?
Yeah.
We can cut the cables with a pincer move.
Roger.
Oh no.
I didn't choose this course, you did. I have only one objective. To release the Empress. Release her at once. Damn it.
Why?
He was
what?
already sick, we saw earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a coincidence, but a really bad one.
It's a, yeah.
Chinese Federation behind us! A huge force!
Oh my
gracious.
goodness.
Thank you, Shanlin.
No! Hold on a minute!
Oh, she's just being taken hostage.
Colin, no.
Very slowly.
Oh no.
Chinese Federation?
She's their prisoner?
Being a dead mech's pretty tough because nothing opens.
Oh yeah.
In a prison. He seemed upset. Really upset.
Yeah.
Don't give up. I promise I'll save you. Am I clear? No hasty moves.
Right! I understand. I won't give up. I'll do what you
How are they communicating?
Yeah, maybe there's like a last little
I respectfully suggest we
survival
withdraw.
walkie-talkie.
What? We have to get Colin back.
Colin Koski is a single combat loss.
So just leave her?
Consider our choice. You don't take on an enemy like the Chinese Federation over a single life, no matter who it is. We must preserve our military strength and hold out until we rendezvous with the Indian forces. Zero, it's your decision. You gave special comfort to Captain Koski before. If you show her favoritism now, it could put our entire operation at risk. It could ruin us. You must put aside your personal feelings. Grand plans require sacrifice.
I'm waiting, Lelouch.
She doesn't seem too upset, but
No, she doesn't.
Night of the round?
I've made my decision. We're going
Whoa.
in now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he doesn't care.
That was fast.
I was not expecting that. I'm excited.
Yeah, right?
Using crane wing formation, we'll teach XINGKE the difference between strategy and tactics.
Right. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Zero.
Wait.
We've been told to stand by
That
here and wait for orders.
can you pause it for a second? The difference between strategy and tactics?
Yeah.
Can I show you something?
What?
I literally
Whoa. How did you even see that?
I was just like, I don't even remember, but I have a notes page
From like a week ago.
of
and
stuff
she
that I want to
was
talk
discussing- She
about.
wanted to talk about strategy versus tactics.
That
That's
is so interesting. No, because you know what it was? No, it was Lelouch versus Suzaku. The difference between strategy and tactics.
Wow.
Right? That is so
amazing.
That is so
She's-
weird.
she's an analyst
Wait,
queen.
Okay, they had to have said something about that earlier, and I wrote it down to look at it after.
but
There's
very cool.
no way.
That's very cool. It's been on your
Weird,
mind.
weird,
Well, let's see the
weird.
difference between strategy versus tactics.
Say, Suzaku, did you see
Wow. Okay.
these? Show 'em those photos, Lady Allstream.
What are they?
Here.
Oh, from my welcome home party. Ah, that one's an
Okay.
invasion of privacy. Oh.
Did you see that one?
No. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh, I thought that was her own hands. Oh.
What in God's name?
Shirley saw that. She'd be really mad.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's right.
Wonder
We
why.
have to contact Ashford, but I need to get permission first.
I see. Well, it can't be helped. Lelouch and the others must be so worried about us.
She's just an early day social media influencer. Ooh,
good for her.
Got the picture of him.
The terrain offers little cover, and there's no geographic advantage.
The enemy force is an improvised one. Their chain of command is all focused on Zero.
So the Chinese Federation battle plan will be
To put the Shenhu on the front line and break through?
our sinner.
Whoa.
I'll stop the Shenhu.
That was
The
sick.
yellow sky, that's like a very cool contrast.
Yeah.
Our range is superior, so keep firing as you advance.
We've blocked XINGKE. Akatsuki team, fire!
It's true that XINGKE'S pinned down, but so is Todo. Therefore, the battle will be decided by the skill of the warriors.
Hit the enemy force head on and hammer their advanced units. Ignore their left and right flanks.
Without Kozuki, we're one move behind in this game.
Where's their
Yeah.
main force?
On our forward
Huh.
line.
Like a chess match without
Yeah.
starting without one of your bishops.
Counterattack. Shiva, right foot. Asahina,
Or a queen.
left foot.
She's probably the
Use
queen.
attack pattern Sigma. Prepare for rearward fire. Focus barrage on main enemy force. Hit the forward
Oh
units.
my goodness.
Once the Shenhu's power's used up and XINGKE'S neutralized, the battle is ours.
Advance! We're taking Colin back!
Hit him hard!
Prepare for hand-to-hand combat! Draw swords! There's more? You've deployed all
Oh,
your
God.
forces to try to finish us, Zero?
Such wild risks! His whole battle plan hinges on the Shenhu!
What a reckless daredevil!
No. He's drawing Zero into his net. The true purpose of this formation is...
Oh.
Is the water okay for nightmares? He's gonna electrocute them.
Yeah.
But I lowered the water levels before the battle.
You think there's enough to trap you? That's Zero.
You don't need to trap them, though.
They'll trap their own people.
Wait! Isn't this...
Correct. It's all reclaimed irrigation land. Even Zero didn't know about the corruption and shoddy
Oh.
No.
materials that would melt and give way beneath their feet.
That's not
Xingke
good.
Whale drew them back into the position he wanted.
Oh. A counter move. He's in unfamiliar territory.
They're completely stuck.
Yeah. That's actually pretty poetic.
Wow. Yeah.
Our literal land is helping us.
This battle is far from over!
Whoa.
All forces advance! Concentrate fire on the enemy ship's engine room. Their barrier shields won't hold out forever.
I've never been outmaneuvered like this.
Yeah, he really hasn't.
Well, he has no practice, is the other thing.
Then
Yeah.
do it. Protect the engine room and pull back all forces. Ogie, what about the other place?
We finished a preliminary recon and survey, but...
You've earned your victory, Xingke. You're as good a tactician as I am and as strong a warrior as Susano.
Whoa.
Dang.
That's a big thing for him to admit. Oh.
They blessed him with double skill, but half the time.
Ah.
Oh, if they keep going, he'll lose. He's like All Might almost.
Yeah.
Ready to fire!
Would have been a great weapon to use.
Yeah, you think? Of course.
They're targeting battle groups! Get the troops out of that trap and back on solid ground. Meet up with us at rendezvous point 4.
What?
Just wait till you see what happens. Just the way I paused on this moment right here.
Kataga will lead the enemy away. Meet up with us at rendezvous point 4.
Okay. Little cat.
Kitty cat. Oh, they have no news, of course.
We're going to be holding up in the mausoleum of 88 emperors.
The enemy will think twice about attacking us. The greatest emperors from Chinese history.
Is it like a sacred area? Yeah.
I mean, that's assuming they care about that.
Remember, it's a
Those
single
huge
fire
cannons,
blast.
yeah.
Now we just wait for the Indian forces.
I doubt they're coming.
I thought we told you not to move!
Did you really think we'd forgive you after you plotted against
Oh my god, they're double
This
crossing.
is not the time for revenge. Or perhaps you don't really care about rescuing the Empress.
You've become obsolete. We have more powerful forces to service now.
I never anticipated the Knights of the Round getting into this fight. You fools! Bringing the forces of a
Oh, the
foreign empire
Britannians.
to our territory? Aid from Britannia? From the
Oh,
Don't
they
the
sided
High
with the
Units know who
Britannians.
they're dealing with? Who do they think conquered half of the EU? It's Schneisel, the second Imperial Prince.
Half of the EU.
Detour,
Wow.
your little trick ready.
What? You mean here?
So they won't care about the
Everything is
emperors,
in place,
maybe.
And this will make a most excellent
Our little
stage.
trick.
I have to strive for victory, even in this hopeless situation.
And we have a new report from the Chinese Federation.
I feel like we've seen that half and half face shot more this episode than we have before. Am I remembering that correctly?
I think no. I think they tend to show it.
Okay, gotcha.
I have to strive for victory, even in this
It's
hopeless
just when they don't
situation.
want to keep having to show the mask.
And we have a new report
Oh,
from the
okay.
Chinese Federation. Taking advantage of an attempted coup, Zero appeared and kidnapped the young Chinese empress.
Oh, really? You're okay then, Madam Prez?
What?
With Suzaku and the others. What's the news saying there?
The TV and radio's just talking about Zero now.
Thank God! Madam Prince is all right!
And so it seems that Zero, the
Am
Empire's
I-
greatest enemy, is about to meet his end across the sea in the Chinese Federation.
He has been wearing the mask the entire time.
So he's basically in two places at the same time.
My thought is yes, and maybe the mask has a video interface that he's like Geass somebody to just repeat what he's saying. I don't.
Oh, that's
really
interesting.
know, but
Okay.
very odd because it has his voice. Like I'm I'm a little confused how that's even possible, but you know, that's the way it goes.
That's the show.
And that is where we are left for episode 10 of season 2 of Code Geass. What are your first thoughts before we jump into our discussion?
Wow.
What a twist at the end.
That was, yeah, I'm kind of having trouble thinking about anything except for that last little.
Yeah, how is that even? And like, he was so torn. He was like, I have to defend Colin. Like, was he there?
Where was that? Yeah.
Maybe you were right about the half and half shot. Maybe that's like symbolizing something, but...
Well, I don't remember if we've seen it before, but I noticed it once earlier in the episode and I was like, that's kind of Phantom of the Opera-esque.
I think we've seen it before.
Okay. But if it's like specifically symbolizing the like duality and overlap of the characters, like Zero and Lelouch are different, but they're not.
We'll discuss it more in the discussion, but I'm still puzzled over that.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to learn what it could be. And if you are, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for more episodes coming every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms, along with episodes of Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia, and a bunch of other anime. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our incredible Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions that we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. All right, question 1. Jonathan Spencer asks, what do you think of Lelouch expertly showing Xingke the difference between strategy and tactics? And do you think this is foreshadowing Lelouch's future strategic prowess?
Okay, 100%. Okay, so strategy is the plan. Tactics are the steps and actual actions that are going to be taken in order to execute the plan. And so it's very easy to think in hypotheticals and theorize strategy. The tactics are like the actual execution of it.
So like the strategy would be to surround the robot they had while the water came in, but the tactics resulted in like
how did they flood it?
Yeah, and also the situation of them being stuck was an unexpected thing that occurred during the tactics.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's something that he didn't account for strategically.
Exactly.
Yeah. Maybe in the future he'll learn to actually but from this he'll really inspect the actual ground they're on.
Yeah, like the more concrete aspects of a plan. The logistics. Strategic logistics.
Yeah. What do you think it says about strategic prowess moving forward and stuff relating to this episode specifically?
I'm hopeful that it'll be kind of a wake-up call.
Yeah. Because it was like his first like big loss he's really been given.
Yeah, that was like his first like major fuck up.
Yeah. And
in terms of one that like, you know, it impacted the results of like their military stuff.
I'll say the second question to go ahead and prompt this as well. Kingpin asks, what are your thoughts about Xingke outsmarting Lelouch?
That was very cool and very smart and shows, I mean, we already talked about how symbolic it was that it was his understanding of his land that
I was gonna talk
really
about that,
made the difference, because I mean, as much research as you can do, like you can Google like dirt types, like maps of elevation and stuff where you're going to be fighting, but you're never going to be able to have the equivalent amount of knowledge of someone who has just lived there every single day.
And I'm sure that like the undercutting of like the payments / like government control over that area, that the faulty sort of stuff that caused that to happen was something that was like an underground thing mentioned politically that he knew because he was like directly plugged in at the time it happened, but probably not something widely talked about. And we're already seeing that like the report from like came in later to Japan than it was happening. So like how much gets lost in the translation and how much could you really research without just being there, like you said. And
exactly.
I think, it was interesting that it showed that Lelouch really underestimated how much the game would change when he went to a completely different land than Japan.
Yeah.
Because he knew everything about Japan because he had grown up there. So it's like
it just didn't register that would be different.
Yeah, so I wonder if that's going to inform his game plan moving forward, but let's go to our final question. Final question Eric C. asks, what do you guys make of Lelouch going out of his way to try and comfort Colin after she got captured by Xingke? We're used to seeing him detach himself from his subordinates and consider them expendable. Does this represent a fundamental shift in Lelouch's viewpoint, or is he telling her what she wants to hear?
Okay, that was my initial inclination, was that she was in a situation where he needed her to not panic. And so strategically, he was going to say whatever he thought she needed to hear to not like go off book. In the same way that like in Death Note, Light didn't anticipate what's her face trying to help him.
Mikami?
Yes, Mikami. That's it. Yes. But in a similar way to how Light needed Mikami to do like exactly what he said and nothing more and nothing less, and then the whole thing got fucked up because he did more. I'm thinking that he's trying to get Colin to just not do anything so he can plan fully, and that's what she needed to hear to make that happen.
Yeah, I agree with that, but also I do think back to when Lelouch found his friends on the rooftop like shooting off fireworks, and he said to himself like, I need to change what I'm actually doing this all for. I wonder if he's changed it to being about his friends. Like, and if they're the most important thing. So when Colin was in danger, he's like, nope, that goes against my personal oath, I have to go do it.
Well, but that's also a weird thing, because if his like primary motivation is to save his friends, and then one of his friends gets taken, if he then goes after that one friend, he's leaving the other ones unattended.
They weren't there though. I'm thinking about the high school friends that were away. So
Right.
Colin would be the only one that was being taken.
Right, but if he like completely changes the plan and goes to just specifically save her, rather than doing like the general best next step, that would be something different than I would expect from just a like completely pragmatic military leader.
Exactly. I think he's doing it for his friends now rather than just a pragmatic military leader. So I think he went out of his way to go get her because she was getting captured. Yeah. But we'll see if that's the reasoning or if there's something else. But that's where we're left for episode 10 of Code Geass. Also interested to see how Lelouch is still in Japan. Don't know how that is. But maybe there was film. Maybe it was animated at different times, or like not animated at different times. I mean, of course it was. But like it was, we're being shown it at different times. But we're going to have to see. Are we excited for episode 11 of season 2 of Code Geass?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.